Making a computer chip requires the most complex manufacturing process humans have ever devised. For more than 50 years, Intel engineers and scientists have continually faced, then overcome, the challenges posed by physics when the features on a chip shrink to the size of atoms. They've developed new ways to squeeze billions of microscopic switches, called transistors, onto ever smaller computer chips, many as small as a fingernail. Transistors 10,000 times smaller than a human hair that cycle up to 5 billion times per second. Back in 1965, Moore's Law, named for Intel's co-founder Gordon Moore, predicted that the number of transistors on a chip would roughly double every 2 years. Intel R&D engineers, mostly based in Oregon and Arizona, have followed the Moore's Law metronome year after year, with inventions such as high-K metal gate technology, tri-gate 3D transistors, and strained silicon. These advances have paved the way forward for the entire industry. They are the foundation to enabling modern technology's infrastructure, including the internet, mobile computing, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. And it's not just about silicon innovations. Intel's more recent advanced packaging inventions, such as EMIB and Foveros, allow us to interconnect together multiple chips on a single tiny package. Our focus on R&D, we invest billions of dollars every year, has been the foundation of our success and industry leadership. Once chip architects create the highly complex blueprint for new computer chips, they're sent to one of these massive semiconductor factories, or fabs, for manufacturing. Building a new fab fully equipped costs about $10 billion and takes 6,000 construction workers about 3 years. A finished fab generates about 10,000 jobs, 1/3 of them in high tech. A typical Intel fab requires 35,000 tons of structural steel, more than 5 times the weight of the Eiffel Tower. The clean rooms in a typical sprawling factory cover the equivalent of 4 U.S. football fields. It often takes 2 semi-trucks to deliver each of the fab's 1,200 multi-million-dollar tools. Some of these tools weigh as much as 5 tons, the weight of 3 mid-sized cars. Most Intel fabs include water reclamation facilities. 90% of Intel's water use is restored or returned to the environment. By 2030, Intel aims to reach net positive water, putting more water back into the environment than we use. Once a fab is up and running, this 27-mile automated material handling system shuttles blank silicon disks to hundreds of tools that eventually turn them into wafers, containing hundreds of Intel chips. Intel manufacturing and packaging is operating at a mega scale worldwide, requiring a global supply chain that stretches across multiple continents. Once they leave the fab, computer chips are shipped to Intel's assembly and test factories, where they are put into protective packages and tested. Our assembly and test factories send our packaged chips to one of our 17 distribution hubs across the globe. Intel teams there ship almost 2 billion units a year to over 2,000 customers. Our vast supply chain includes 8,000 products and 16,000 suppliers in 100 countries. As the chip-making business grows ever more complex, Intel is one of the few remaining firms in the world, and the only one in the US, that does it in-house. Design, manufacture, ship, and sell.